When it is reacted with Ki and you give it some heat or you just stir it, na? We stir it. If even this heat sign is not given, then also what you can do, you can write that benzene diazonium salt will get converted to iodobenzene. Okay, so this is one more reaction. Please write this down. And did we do any physical properties and chemical properties? I don't think so, no? Just wait a second. Sorry for. Okay, so we'll start with the physical properties today. Okay. Also, today I am not like today I'm in Aligarh, so I will be taking only 1 hour lecture today. Tomorrow you will have tomorrow you will have a test also. Test will be on method of preparation of haloalkanes and haloarenes. So maximum marks will be 10, and then time will be 30 minutes. Okay, and also one more thing, it will be on like at the end of the class, okay, or after class, you can say. On the last 30 minutes of the class, the test will be there. During class. Anything else? No, I don't think so. So it will be held on 26th of June. That is a Sunday. Please write this also, all of you, in your notebook so that you will remember it. Is everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Now, wait a second. So I want all of you to do one question. That is a very important question. Okay. Please write this question. A hydrocarbon C5H10 does not react with chlorine in dark, but gives single monochloro compound C5H9Cl in bright sunlight. Identify the hydrocarbon. That means you have to identify the C5H10. So please write this question, then we will discuss. Okay. Then all of you wrote this question. Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So first of all, we will look at this molecule, that is C5H10. So if I look at this molecule C5H10, the molecular formula itself, it will tell me something about it. So you will tell me, if we have a molecular formula C5H10, then can it be alkane or can it be alkene or can it be, let us say, cycloalkane, or can it be like benzene type of thing, or I can say aryl type of thing? Tell me, what do you think? Think about the homologous series and also the general formula for alkane, alkenes, these type of things.
So alkene.
Once again, what is the formula for alkane? Tell me. What is the formula for alkane?
So CnH2n.
Alkane.
No, sir, I'm telling alkene, sir.
Alkene, you are telling. Okay, fine. What is the formula for cycloalkene? Cycloalkane. For cycloalkane. For cycloalkane, draw cycloalkane na, and then count and tell me. So this, I mean, the small cycloalkane that you can draw is cyclopropane, then draw cyclobutane, then the cyclopentane. Okay, so you will get some kind of formula, hai na? You know how many carbons and hydrogens will be there, right? Tell you. So what is the formula for cyclopropane? Tell me. What is the formula for cyclopropane? Oh my God, what happened? Huh? Atif, Hamza, Heba, Krishna, Zad. No one is answering. Zad, tell me, what will be the formula for cyclopropane? How many carbons are there, Zad? Okay. Zad, your mic is still not working. It's working, right? No. Okay. Hamza, tell me, for cyclobutane, what will be the formula? I can't hear you, Zad.
C4H8.
C4H8. So can you see what is the generic formula for cycloalkene? No, Zad, I could not hear you.
CnH2.
So we can say that C5 CnH2. That means cycloalkane and alkene, they both have what? Same generic formula. So we can say that, okay, fine, these are not aryl or alkene, but these can be alkene or cycloalkene from the formula. Now, if it can be alkene, then there are 5 carbons. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, alkene can be, you can have a double bond on the first carbon, or it can be an alkene like this if you have a 5 carbon and the double bond is in the second carbon, right? Now, if you draw second carbon, the double bond here, or you draw it like this, both of these are same, right? Both of these are same. Now, we can have this alkene or we can have cycloalkane. And cycloalkane will be with 5 carbons. So, to draw in a different way. Yeah. Now we have a cycloalkane. Now, further, what it is telling me? It is telling me that C5H10 does not react with chlorine, that means Cl2 in dark. It does not react in dark. Now tell me what will happen if I do it something like this? What product will I get? Tell me, guys. What will the product if I react an alkene with Cl2 in dark? That means we don't have sunlight. In dark, what will happen? What type of product will be formed? We have done this reaction in the last class. Please flip your pages.
So chlorine on each side of the double bond.
Very good. What about others? Huh? Atif, Hamza, Hiba, you guys have not revising or what? So chlorine will be here and then chlorine will be here, right? That means alkene, they do show reactions. Alkene, they do show reactions in the dark. And hence what we can see, we can say that C5H10 cannot be an alkene as alkenes react with halogens in dark, to produce vicinal dihalides. Vicinal dihalides. है ना? Further, what we will say? We will say that C5H10 is cyclopentane as all the carbons in it are identical. Hence, it would give a monochloro product on halogenation in sunlight. And then what you will do, you will show the reaction. That is it. Okay. Any problem till here, guys? So please tell me yes or no.
No, sir.
Fine. Great. Write this down. Let me know when you're done. Done, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
What about others? Done? Chal. All right. Physical properties. On the latest assignment. What is the topic of latest assignment, Atif?
Sir, Samy's reaction and halogen exchange.
Sure. Wait a second. Which questions? 2 and 3rd? Second and third?
Yes, sir, from the second part.
In the second part. Okay, fine. Let me discuss it here only. So the last, we have these two. So actually what you need to do is you need to focus. Okay. I mean, not focus in the sense that you're not focusing, but focus on the carbons which are there for reactivity. So we have CH2, CH3. There are bonds like this, and there is a NO2 here. Right. And there is, what do we have here? We have Br2 in the presence of heat or UV light. Now, what type of reaction is this? Tell me. What type of reaction is this? We have learned method of preparation, right? So it is what
free
is
radical halogenation.
yeah, free radical halogenation. Then what will be the major product? Tell me. I have told you guys now what will be the major product. Hmm? What happened?
So Br on the first carbon of the substituent.
Yeah, correct. So we will have CH, the Br will be here, and then CH3. Right? Because if the free radical is here, then it is going to be in resonance, right? That is why. Okay. Got it? Yes or no, Atif? This one? Okay, then you are saying the third one. The presence of HCl in heat. Now HCl, it will what it will do? It will react with what? Alcohol, no? So see, this is what sp3 carbon. So it is not a phenol, it is an alcohol. So you just have to look at the carbon and the oxygen OH. So this is sp3, then you are going to treat it as alcohol. So what is going to happen? It will just replace the OH bond. And why it is not doing anything here? Because we all know that oxygen will be having lone pair electrons, and this bond, this will be what? Carbon oxygen bond in phenol is what? It is having partial double bond character. Is that right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Hamza. Okay, Hamza. Okay. What about Atif? Got it, Atif?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, fine. Chalo. Now let us do physical properties. Now in physical properties, what we will be doing? We will be learning about the boiling point and melting points, boiling points and melting points, and then we'll be learning about the solubility of haloalkane, about the solubility of haloalkane. Okay, so someone. Okay. So please write. The first topic is boiling point and melting point. Okay. Please write the first point. All haloalkanes have higher boiling point than their parent hydrocarbon due to high polarity and higher molar mass and higher molecular mass, which leads to high intermolecular force of attraction. First point is that Rx will have higher boiling point than Rh, right? Alkyl halide, and if I add CH3MH, then it will be what? Methane, है ना? So haloalkenes, they will have higher boiling points than the alkenes. Please write this down. Let me know when you're done. Done all of you? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, write the next point. Write the next point. That is, for a given X atom. That means if I am not changing the X atom, that means I'm comparing between CH3F, C2H5F, okay, C3H7F. So if I am going like this, then what is going to happen? Boiling point, it will be directly proportional to what? It will be directly proportional to the number of carbon atoms. That means CH3X will have the lowest, followed by CH3, CH2X, followed by CH3, CH2, CH2X, and so on. Okay, and so on. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Because as the molecular mass increases, the number of electrons also increases, and the probability of getting distorted increases. That means there is a more probability of getting a instantaneous dipole, or there is more probability of getting dipole moments, and the dipole moment will be very far away. Okay, that is why what happens. The boiling point increases because there is an increase in the dipole moment, and if dipole moment increases, intermolecular forces of attraction increases, and hence the boiling point increases. Is this point clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. For a given X atom, so here we are comparing any X atom. Okay, so in all of these X, what you're going to put? You're going to put the same halogen. If you are comparing chlorines, then we will just compare the chlorine, chloroalkenes, okay, bromoalkenes and iodoalkenes. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Atif, Zaid.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Krishna. Okay, great. Now let us see what is going to happen if I take for a given For a given R group, what do we see? We see that the boiling point is directly proportional to the molar mass or molecular mass? Molecular mass. Okay, that means if I have an R and it is connected with an F, then it is going to have the least molar mass. And if the same R is connected to chlorine, it will have a higher molar mass, followed by RBr and followed by RI. Okay, so for example, if I have, let us say, so this is one of the examples that you can. Please write this down. Let me know when you're done. Rather, wait a second. Also listen to the last point. Boiling point, it is inversely proportional to branching. Hence, you can say that some BR like this, it will have the highest boiling point, followed by the branch bromobutane, and then followed by when you have all the CH3 groups and there is a bromine group attached here. So these are the examples, and sorry, these are the cases for which you will get the questions. Please write this down. Let me know when you're done. Done, everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all of you write the next thing. Melting point. Now, in melting point, you have to remember that melting point depends on number one is intermolecular forces of attraction. Now, since in melting, what is happening? A solid is getting converted to liquid. In that case, how efficiently the solid is packed, that is also going to play a role in the boiling point. If it is packed very nicely and if it is a very efficiently packed, it is going to take a longer time in order to melt. So we'll write the next point, that is packing. Okay, that is packing. Now, I will directly write a question. Why is the, it's not boiling point, rather melting point. Why is the melting point of P dichloro benzene higher than its ortho and meta isomer? Ortho and meta isomers. Then what we will answer? We will answer that. First of all, we will draw all of these three things. So structure should be your friend. Okay, you should never get lazy in drawing the structures. So in structure, what we'll do, we will do something like this. Let us say this is chlorine, this is a chlorine, this is the para substituted, followed by we will write the ortho substituted, and then further on we will write the meta substituted. And after that, we will say that due to symmetry of P dichloro P-dichloro P-dichlorobenzene it fits efficiently in the packing and hence has higher melting point than O and M isomers. Check. Please write this down. All of you, I hope understood. Yes or no? Please tell me. This word is very important. You have to write this word symmetry in your answer. Then only you are going to get marks. Write this down. Let me know when you're done. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Yes, Krishna,
Yes, sir.
Atif. Yes. Oh. Now let us look at the solubility. So in solubility, those who have forgotten, let me write the criteria. Like, dissolves, like. Okay. Then you'll write halogen containing compounds are in general polar in nature. Whereas the intermolecular force of attraction in water is by hydrogen bonding. And hence the solubility of haloalkanes in water is low. Okay, please write this down. Let me know when you're done. Is everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone who's still writing? No. Then all of you please write a question. And then you will send the answer to me on WhatsApp. Zad is here, right? Zad Ahmed. Zad, have you been added to a group in which I am also present? Yes. Zad, what do I have to repeat? You all should do this question. Arrange set of compounds in the increasing order of their boiling points and then send it to me on WhatsApp. Okay, please DM. Don't spam the group. Please DM. Please let me know if you get stuck. If anyone is getting stuck, please raise their hand. Okay. Also, let me tell you what is this bromoform. This is bromoform, okay? आप लोग कर रहे हैं ना? क्या हुआ आतिफ? एनी प्रॉब्लम आतिफ? हेलो आतिफ, हमजा, हिबा,
Yes,
कृष्णा.
yes, sir.
डूइंग ना?
Yes, sir, doing.
डूइंग ना? ओके, फाइन फाइन.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Can you show the structure of isopropyl chloride?
Isopropyl chloride. Who is asking isopropyl chloride? Krishna,
Yes, sir.
do you know what is isopropyl? Yes or no? Tell me that.
Sir, that is the one I don't know, sir.
Acha, isopropyl you don't know. You know propyl?
Yes, sir.
How many carbons are there in propyl? Tell me.
3, sir.
Right. Right. Now, there are 3 carbons like this. Is there any other arrangement that is possible for this 3 carbons? Tell me yes or no. Is there any other arrangement that is possible?
No.
No. If the chlorine is in the first carbon, then it will be chloropropane or normal propyl chloride, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then what will be iso if it is on the second carbon?
Sir,
Got
but
it?
why the term iso?
What does iso mean? Tell me. Iso means
Symmetrical.
iso को same. Iso मतलब होता है same. So name same number of carbon atoms are here and same number of carbon atoms are here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But it is a common name, है ना? It is a common name, and common name they don't have generally any logic in it, as IUPAC have some some rules and all, but those common names they don't have much rules there. Okay, so this is isopropyl. Here there will be CH3, there will be CH, and there will be CH3. Please write this down. Let me know when you're done. Send your answer on WhatsApp when you are done. Okay, all of you. Okay, Atif has sent me answer. Wait a second, Atif. Atif, what have you done, huh? Atif, can you please turn the mic on?
Yes, sir.
Boiling point is directly proportional to number of carbon atoms. Yeah, right?
Yes, sir.
Boiling point is directly proportional to molar mass. Correct? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Between chlorine and bromine, which has higher molar mass? Tell me. Between
Bromine.
chlorine and bromine. So look at your answer now. I know you know these things, but look at your answer. What you have written. What do you think? What will I think? Which has the highest? Achha, in this, tell me in the first question, which has the highest boiling point? Atif, which molecule has the highest boiling point according to your answer?
So the first question.
First question. Look at your answer and tell me.
Sir, bromo.
Your answer is saying bromoform. Uska to sabse kam hai. You have given the greatest sign to chloroform, chloromethane, then bromomethane, then dibromomethane, then bromoform. Huh? Yes or no, Atif?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Why did you do that? Huh? Zad, I have just asked the arrangement. Zad, can you please turn the mic on? Zad, please listen. We have just asked what? We have just asked the. We did not ask reason, na? This reason to nahi pucha yahan. No, reason is not there. You just need to arrange them. No need to give reason. Okay. Also, first one aapne nahi kiya, so I will do that first one. Hamza, Hiba, I have not got any answers, by the way. Why? Yes, Hamza and Hiba.
Sir, I was checking the second one.
Second one. Why? There
Sir,
are
I
three
got the
things.
symbol wrong, sir. The order is wrong.
That your answer is wrong. ये symbol wrong क्या होता है? Your answer is wrong, by the way, आतिफ. ठीक है? ऐसे like these mistakes कितना regret होगा, कितना अफसोस होगा बताइए तो आपको. You're looking at your answer sheet and then you're seeing that, oh my god. Okay. So see, boiling point directly proportional to number of carbon atoms. Basically, in haloalkane, haloarene, it is very easy. It is directly proportional to the molar mass. Okay. Now, if the molar mass
Yes.
are same, then what you will look? Boiling point is directly proportional to the inversely proportional to the branching. These are the only two main criteria. So if I look at chloropropane, isopropyl chloride, and chlorobutane, which is having the highest molar mass, tell me guys, all of you, which will have the highest molar mass?
Chlorobutane.
One chlorobutane, right? One chlorobutane. Acha. One thing, please remember, they are saying arrange each set of compounds in the increasing order of boiling point. That is not necessary. It's necessary that you give this type of signs properly. One chlorobutane, and then now chloropropane and isopropyl chloride, whose molar mass is greater? One chloropropane or isopropyl chloride, whose molar mass is greater? Tell me, guys.
One chloropropane.
अरे क्या बात कर रहे हैं? Whose molar mass is higher? Krishna, one chloropropane or isopropyl chloride? Whose molar mass is higher? Krishna?
Sir, 1 chloropropane.
Molar mass is higher.
Sir, but isopropyl has branching.
I am asking molar mass. ना boiling point तो हम नहीं पूछ रहे. I am not asking boiling point, right, Krishna?
Okay. Sir.
And oh, okay, mean what? You got it, na? What I was asking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So then you would have said, sir, both of them, they have same molar mass. Then we would have gone to the next criteria, that is branching. Now whose branching is less? 1 chloropropane. So you write then 1 chloropropane. And then at last what we would have written is isopropyl chloride. Now is it clear with everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Zad,
Yes, sir.
what about the first one, Zad? Is the first one clear with you? Yes or no? Please tell me. Okay, I will do it. But Zad, your mic issue. See, bromomethane is CH3Br. Bromoform is CHBr3. Chloromethane is CH3Cl. Dibromomethane is CH2Br2. Now you will tell me whose molar mass is highest? Whose molar mass is highest? Zad, please tell me. Whose molar mass is highest? Whose molar mass is highest? In the periodic table, what comes first? Zad, chlorine or bromine? Which comes first? In the group like this, what comes first, chlorine or bromine? So which will have higher molar mass, chlorine or bromine? Which will have highest molar mass? Chlorine will have highest molar mass. Tell me what? Search, na? You can Google, you can do anything. So what is the molar mass of chlorine and what is the molar mass of bromine? I won't tell these things, okay? I will make you work for this. You can easily find these, right? So tell me what is the molar mass of chlorine? Search it, look at your textbook, or Google it, do whatever you want. You can ask your classmates also here. And tell me what is the molar mass of chlorine and what is the molar mass of bromine. Simple. Okay, very good. Chlorine is, so we can say approximately 35.5. What about bromine? What is the molar mass of bromine? Bromine is? So now whose molar mass is higher? Whose molar mass is higher? Bromine. Okay, very good. 80. Now you tell me, in all of these, where do you see the largest number of bromine in 1, 2, 3, or 4? Where do you see the maximum number of bromine? Where do you see the maximum number of bromine atoms? In which molecule? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Zad, what are you answering? And after that, where do you see the bromine most? After second molecule, where do you see the bromine most? After that? So, and at last, third. Now, do you understand? Boiling point is directly proportional to the molar mass. And by that condition, we have arranged them. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me, Zad. Okay, very good. So, the physical properties is over. Now we will move on to. Okay, no problem. Now we will move on to. अच्छा देखिए हम बोलेंगे इस तरह से ना क्लोरीन ब्रोमीन ढूंढ के निकालिए तो बुरा मत मानिएगा, प्लीज जस्ट search it at that moment. I don't mind if you search or Google it, but I need some answers, okay, from you. And see, ये arrangement किसने बताया? You only told this arrangement, ना? I just asked you questions, right? So don't worry, सब समझ में आ जाएगा धीरे धीरे. Okay. Now we will move on to the chemical reactions, okay? Chemical properties that we call. We'll move to towards the chemical properties. Now, haloalkanes and haloarenes, they have only 3 chemical properties, okay? So they can do nucleophilic substitution reactions, and that to nucleophilic substitutions. Furthermore, they can do elimination reaction, and they also do reaction with metals. So all the reactions of haloalkane, it can be categorized into three different sections: nucleophilic substitution, elimination, and reaction with metals. We will start with nucleophilic substitution in the